Today I am Tina from tinails.com, and today I'm making videos about Jupiter through the 12 astrological signs. And if you have your Jupiter in Sagittarius, then what can I say? You're super lucky because Jupiter is in his rulership in Sagittarius. And this is just like a double dose of luck. And why do I say that? It's because Jupiter is the great benefic, and when he is in his rulership in his own sign, then whoa, a well aspected Jupiter here can give you so much. A good sense of humor, a sense of adventure, a sense of righteousness, a sense of understanding world cultures, understanding diversity, in trying to find unity in diversity. Okay. Now, let us understand the energy of Jupiter. Jupiter is a very important part of our natal chart. If you want to know how lucky you are, then you study your Jupiter sign. If you want to know what kind of spirituality you adhere to, you study your Jupiter sign. If you want to know what kind of higher education you're going to have or what kind of higher education inspires you, then again, you have to study a Jupiter sign, okay? Uh, Jupiter is known as the great benefic, and in Vedic myths, he's called Brihaspati, or the Guru of Gods. And what does that mean? To understand this, let's look at the Logos expanding from the Sun, moving on to Mercury, Venus, and after Mars, what do we have? We have the asteroid belt. It's almost like our soul has been fragmented by all the Martian impulse and action to grow, to move. Okay, here we lie sort of decimated, because what are asteroids but planets that never became planets because of collisions or other factors? Okay, and they're now asteroids. So after all this fragmentation comes Jupiter to teach us and to integrate all the polarities and to help us synthesize all this knowledge that we've gleaned through understanding communication in Mercury, understanding love and finance and resources in Venus, and then so on and so forth. In Jupiter, it's time to understand our spirituality, to become spiritually conscious. Jupiter and Sagittarius will definitely be into their own brand of religion. It can be Christianity, can be Islam, can be anything, but they will have their own brand of religion, and they will be quite quite interested in that, and they'll be actively engaging in that. It's not something that will be at the back burners for them. Sagittarius is the ninth sign of the zodiac, deals with higher truth, publishing, foreigners, foreign lands. So here Jupiter in Sag, you could totally make a foreign land your home, and grow in your spiritual awareness through understanding foreign cultures and working with them. Okay, it's not something that we can ignore if we have Jupiter in Sagittarius. This impulse to travel and witness life in all its forms. Okay, Jupiter in Sagittarius traveler is not interested in 5 stars. She or he wants to experience life, get into the situations that the locals get into, go to that same bazaar, eat that food. They want to immerse themselves, and by doing that, Jupiter can definitely bless you with your unique sense of spiritual awareness through sifting through so much of different peoples and different cultures. You truly have a very broad understanding, because Jupiter is about expansion and Sagittarius is again about philosophy, about higher truth, about travel. So you can imagine that you want to travel, you want to write about teachers. So many teachers, so many philosophers, so many entrepreneurs that have actually a spiritual sort of a message. So many of them have Jupiter in Sagittarius, because this is this makes you the ultimate philosopher. This helps you see things from a vantage point and not give in to fundamentalism. Again, however, I have to say that with Jupiter in sorry, in Sag, ill placed, it it can mean a certain dose of fanaticism, a lot of Quran thumping, Bible thumping people are definitely Jupiter in Sagittarius, because they have this strong sense of affirmation that whatever they believe in is the best. And once they come to the understanding that, okay, I believe in this and this is really going to help people, then they are maniacal in their pursuit of power. They want power, they want people to follow them, uh, because they believe it's good for the people. You know, they say that the gates to hell are paved with good intentions. This could be something that applies to this energy when bigoted, when you're taking it to the absolute extreme. Other than that, really, Sagittarius well placed, Jupiter Sagittarius well placed, is no time for bigotry or fanaticism, because they're so interested to expand and to grow and to move from one experience to the other. I mean, by keeping them stagnated, you'll never help their soul growth. So if you have a child or a lover with Jupiter in Sagittarius, they're not getting to travel, they're not getting to do things that stimulate the higher mind, and they're going to get fed up, they're going to get upset, and they're going to move on. So this is definitely something you've got to work with if you're dealing with this Jupiter and Sag energy. It's about letting them see life through other glasses, through other people's glasses, through other people's point of views. So by seeing that, by looking at the good and the bad side of it, and growing with it, okay. Now Sagittarius, as I said, was is the sign of foreigners. So you'll most probably not be staying in your city or town of origin. You definitely have moved from very many, one place to the other, one place to the other, even if it's in the same country. Maybe you moved cities, maybe you moved towns. If it's the same city, then you moved house to house, you know, move from one home to another, because this is a very movement oriented energy, and stagnation can signify soul death for these people. I mean, put them in a condition where they are stagnating, they're not allowed to grow, give them money, they don't care. These people are not like your Jupiter in Taurus or say Jupiter in Capricorn that's more bothered about 3D acquisition, you know, about getting what they need monetarily. Jupiter in Sag is about an idea. It's about an ideal. You know, when you, it may be bigoted and fundamentalist, or it may be very elevated and full of ascension energies. Lot of new ages are definitely Jupiter in Sagittarius. You know, they have this eclectic blend of spiritual awareness, and they're taken from different traditions, you know, different modalities, and they bring it together. Writing, you know, studying, you're really good going for a postdoctoral. If Jupiter is well placed here, this is perfect for higher education. Traveling to a different country for higher education, devoting yourself to knowledge, to really understanding why the world is the way it is, and what we can do, that arrow of Sagittarius, always remember, it's about directionality, and this directionality is where your instinct will take you. Sagittarius is a very instinctive sign. It's not Pisces type instinctive, or ESP is not the same vibe, but Sag is tremendously connected to the ether and to information. Okay, Akashic field. And Jupiter here expands that. Use that. Become a teacher. If there's something that you've learned and that you can teach the world, don't hesitate or don't hold back, because Sagittarius is not supposed to hold back. And the key to Jupiter here is give and grow and prosper, abundance. You know, Jupiter in Sag understands that material possessions can only do so much, but it's essentially about a deeper awareness seeping in. And honestly, if you ask me, in this 3D world, if we did not have a higher spiritual purpose, I think many of us would be lost. It's because we identify with something that is bigger than ourselves. That is Jupiter. That is Jupiter in Sagittarius, sign of its rulership. Something larger than our mortal human body. Something larger than our thoughts. Something that is of the essence of the highest philosophy. You know, the fact that we live in a higher dimension, but our senses are not revealing that to us. This is very Jupiter in Scorpio. To understand, in Sagittarius, sorry, not Scorpio. This is very Jupiter in Sagittarius. To understand that higher dimension, okay, with this fiery instinct of movement. Mutable signs are all about shape shifting, all about moving into something new, going into uncharted territory. So that was a bit about Jupiter in its rulership. Sagittarius, don't forget the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment, share, and please let me know what you think of all these videos that I'm making and more that I will make. Thank you.